Dan the Natural Man Show. Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day today. Today, I want to talk about brown recluse spiders. And more specifically, brown recluse spider bites. These little, it seems a lot of people get bit by these spiders. It's very scary. But it can cause a lot of problems because a brown recluse bite can cause necrosis of the tissues, which just means the tissue starts to die and it spreads. It can lead to some really severe problems and even death in some people. Now, my father-in-law got bit by a brown recluse spider, I think it was last year, on his face. And he went to the doctor and they gave him antibiotics and sent him home. Well, the antibiotics do nothing to stop the necrosis, so his face started to get necrotic and it started to grow. And I heard about it. And thank God I knew a remedy for it. The main ingredient in this remedy for brown recluse spider bites is bentonite clay. It is a gray clay you can get. You can get it on Amazon.com. You can get it on Mountain Rose Herbs. You can probably find it at Star West Botanicals. You may even be lucky enough to find it at a local health food store in your town. But this clay is your main ingredient and is very, very important. And everybody should keep it around the house. It's good for a lot of things, but for a brown recluse bite, it draws the infection and poison out. It is a drawing clay, which means it draws out poisons and infections and pulls them into the clay. Other things I like to add to this, the bentonite clay will work well on its own, but there's other things I like to add. There are specifics for poisonous bites. The next thing is plantain. I think I've talked about plantain before on the channel, but more than likely it is growing in your yard somewhere. And if not, it's somewhere in your neighborhood. If you do not know what it looks like, just look it up on Google. It's easy to identify. It is also a specific for poisonous bites and stings. I like to add it to my poultice. You can also get a plantain powder and add it to your poultice. The next herb I like to use is black cohosh root, because black cohosh is an antidote to poison. It neutralizes poison. So I like to add the tincture of black cohosh into my poultice, or you could get some of the powder and add to your poultice. I would also take black cohosh internally if I've been bitten. You can take it by tincture, you can take it by tea. Another thing I like to add is the charcoal, because charcoal is another drawer. You can also take your plantain leaves or powder or tincture and take it internally too, because it's also can negate the poison. To make this into a poultice, you'll put a little bit of bentonite clay into your cup, add enough water to make a paste. You simply apply this paste to the bite or wound. Now, I've seen this work wonders on brown recluse bites. I've never tried it on other poisonous bites like snakes or black widows or scorpions, but it's safe to assume that will work pretty well. I never tried it, but it could work. But I know that with brown recluse bites, it can stop the necrosis from spreading. I've seen this happen. Actually, I'm working with another guy right now that got bit by a brown recluse on his leg. It has been hurting him, achy. He's been getting massage therapy on it, anything he can try, but it's hurting so bad he can hardly walk. So I gave him some of this poultice, and he had a big red area around the bite from infection. And the first time he put the poultice on, within an hour, the redness started to fade away. It's amazing. It's amazing. So if you found this video helpful and informative, like it and share it. Check out my page, danthenaturalman.com. I'm about to write a new article on insomnia. Go check that out. And until next time, keep it natural.